Hello, YouTube fam. This is your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Fam, you know what? Breaking news. I see that Mattel has acquired the rights to produce DC toys again. You know, at first they were able to produce girl DC toys along with children toys. But now they'll be able to do action figures up into a certain period of time. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, is it like something Super 7 does? You know how they hold a license to certain IPs and, they do it at the same time, they producing Masters of the Universe figures and, Mattel is, producing Masters of the Universe figures. Is it on be that DC Multiverse is still done by McFarlane and Mattel also do a version of DC Heroes? Uh, what I'm looking to see, man, is how this is going to play out. To be honest, man, I actually love what McFarlane is doing with DC Multiverse. One thing that we faced the issue with Mattel was, and I'm gonna say it just like this: we face the same issue right now that we face with Mattel, and that's through what? He-Man. We have issues with He-Man. Think about it. They got DC back. Are these figures going to be available? Are they going to be ready? Are they going to be ready to hit the shelves? What's going on? I want to know all of this, man, because you know what? I'm not ready to jump back in. I like the scale that McFarlane is doing DC Multiverse in. Now, I have some of the DC icon figures like Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and a few other ones, but those figures are much smaller. Then when you look at the McFarlane figures, they're more detailed. It's just, to me, I'm getting more for my money. McFarlane give you accessories and things like that in the pack sometimes. He give you an extra head, some extra faces, some extra something, hands and, some weapons. I'm good with this. What I'm going to get with Mattel? With my Wonder Woman, I got a shield and I think a sword. Supergirl, I didn't get anything. I don't know how this is going to work out. But I want your thoughts on this, man, because see, when I look at all of this, man, it's a bigger picture that we all missing, man. And sometimes you got to really take a look at all of this stuff, man, and call it for what it is. Man, we trying to do a lot of stuff, but we're not paying attention to a lot of stuff. We say that McFarlane, he got too many figures dropping. And I said it myself. Look, I'm going to be honest. I said it myself. But I love what he's doing. I love how he studied bringing out stuff. I love how it's hitting the shelf, where sometimes you can't find it, but he's pushing it out. He's pumping it out. You just got to get it. And, as far as distribution, that ain't his fault. And I'm going to be honest, man, once you sell it to Target and Walmart, you know what? The distribution is on them, not him. Now, if he didn't produce the products, that's a whole nother thing. But he produced the products and they're sent. You see them all over in different places. You see them all over the East Coast. You may see them, a few of them on the West Coast, but you see nothing in the Midwest. And you trying to figure what the hell going on. See, this begs to, make you wonder what the hell going on. But, again, I don't know how the situation gonna play itself out. I honestly believe it might be a welcome situation, whereas, you have two different companies where you could buy from. I know the scale size is not going to be the same, but, you could have a line of both of them. You know how, like, McFarlane has, what you call those, superpowers figures. And he has the DC Multiverse, whereas the superpowers, they look like they like, what, 4 or 5 inches? And the DC Multiverse is 7 inches. So, you got two different lines of figures, but, and plus, the superpowers look like the old Kenner figures. And, you like, okay, I'm good with this. Man, not everything is going to be to everybody's liking. I had certain people reaching out to me saying they liked the Mattel version of, the DC figures. And, McFarlane, he got everybody in underwear and things like that, man. But you know what? It's going to be something. If you look at what everybody else is doing, it's the same damn thing. But the thing is, a lot of people just don't like him. They feel he's clogging up the toy um, situation. And I don't think he is. I think this whole situation is what we all make of it. You know, I welcome, the competition between two rival companies to see what they're going to do. I welcome the situation with Playmates doing the Power Rangers, just like NECA, is doing the Turtles. Just like Super 7 is doing the Turtles and the Power Rangers. But, like I said, I like Super 7's Power Rangers and I like Super 7's Ninja Turtles. But you know what? I believe if people put more quality into the work, a lot of people can see it. But a lot of people swear by the old Mattel DC figures. People said, they shouldn't have changed it and this and that. And McFarlane really messed it up. I don't think he messed it up. I think he did a good job with what he had. Again, I say, why do he create the same figures over and over again and all that? And I realized, I had to realize this. And I knew it already, but I had to realize it again. People buy what they know. A lot of people don't buy unknown characters. Those sit on the peg. Look at Lightning Lad. You see a lot of Lightning Lads in certain places. You see a lot of Wildcats still sitting on the peg. Ambush Bug. You see a lot of Orion sitting on the peg. That lets you know. Then Fire, the green translucent figure. You see a lot of those. Steel. You see the Yellow Lantern and Phalanx armor. You see a lot of that. And you sitting here thinking to yourself, when people don't know the character, they don't buy it. When people know the character, even if it just got a different shirt on, people buy it. That's just how it's working, man. But you let me know what you think. I welcome to see what Mattel is going to do. Just like I welcome Playmates to see what they were going to do. And I just was completely disappointed because to me, it didn't make no sense what they did. I thought they could have did a better job. But that's just me. But to later, fam, thank you as always for watching. Peace out.